Just here, I wanted to just here, I wanted to make a little comment on a TV show and also a movie. I actually do the movie first, man. Judas and the Black Messiah. Um, Story about the Black Panther Party and the fall of the Black Panther Party. How COINTELPRO infiltrated the Black Panther Party and the key players that were actually the in the movie. I found the movie to be very entertaining, comical at times. Uh, for those who know the story, this could just be another episode that you've already inquired. If you have some type of Black history knowledge, you've already um, had some knowledge about the Black Panther Party and probably who's who, how it was taken down, and what the Black Panther Party was doing for African Americans in a time where it would be discriminated, possibly killed, um, because you're colored by police. So this was in the 60s and 70s. Excuse me, but things are still going on. History doesn't seem history has changed. It seems as if blacks, the same type of treatment has been going around with these police shootings over the past 5 to 10 years. But back to the movie, man, I've seen a lot of comments about everybody else. They have, thoughts about the rat, William ONeal, and they have thoughts about, this situation where the ultimate betrayal was made, and it's just like I said, man. It was, like I said, I'm a movie. I like to watch movies, so it was a good movie. If you didn't know about the Black Panther Party and the COINTELPRO and what their objectives was, then you could have been possibly, halfway informed on the perspective of how the movie was cast and how it was played out. Um, at the end, William ONeal made some statements during his interview concerned about his actions as betraying the Black Panther Party. And the comment that he made was, first and foremost, before I, go into it, it is no betrayal. Betrayal is betrayal. You know what I'm saying? Pure point blank. You have to see it in the same limelight. You know what I'm saying? So if you're married and you cheat, that's no difference from William ONeal and the act. You know what I'm saying? The act of betrayal, there's no difference from William ONeal's participating with the feds. But there's been a whole bunch of participation with the feds, from my understanding, when it comes to dealing with street politics, telling, snitching, getting out smaller time. It's been historical documented. Some have repercussions. Some have consequences. Some people don't have consequences for being a rat, or going on that betrayal tip. Betrayal is betrayal. You know, you know, and me saying that, my perspective on it is, was the Black Panther Party of them providing the people with um, uh, medical services. I'm saying food for the children, those type of things, protection for people. Those are all, wonderful things. Those are all wonderful things that needed to be taken care of at the time. And I think, a lot of responsibilities, and they understood that and whatnot, man. And, a lot of people, want to act like they mad, but, you know, I see, we see William ONeal's, or we heard about William ONeal's all through, the, your community of people ratting all the time, you know. Um, Doing a big disservice to, I guess, a community that had positive outlooks on trying to uplift and making sure they had, justice and equality amongst themselves. On the other hand, I feel that, if I was to turn the table and look at it from a devil's advocate point of view, I feel that a lot of betrayal, that same type of betrayal that William ONeal has expressed, has stood on. It seems like he's confident and stood on it in his position or whatnot. A lot of people in this day and time in 2021 are, historically in the past, have, demonstrated that same type of behavior, um, of betrayal, of, not being loyal, acting, as if you're a part of something, and in all actuality wanted to tear it all down. And that's just, from his perspective, what I'm saying? And I can't, I'm not trying to justify it with a rat, but there's a different, type of situation where you're dealing with envy, and a person that's jealous and envious of you. He didn't really see William ONeal in that character. He didn't display like some type of envy for, for Hampton. You know what I'm saying? Because envy is what drives you to betrayal. Envy is what drives Judas for Jesus, whatnot. It's that psychological trait that was responsible, that is actually being taught, in the church. That envious psychological trait, the passive aggressive, trait that, eventually, will slither and kill another person. I don't think he displayed that envy, that same type of Judas energy towards um, Fred Hampton and them. It seems as if, I don't know if this was purposely made like this, but it seems as if his character seemed as if he was a lost, or he wasn't aware of the situations, or the extent of how serious the situations was surrounding the community. He was a thief. He used to rob cars, end up getting in trouble. He wasn't a part of the Panther Party, so his display of envy, his display of envy and jealousy to eventually, for the demise of the Black Panther Party in the cooperation with the feds to take down the Black Panther Party it wasn't really portrayed well. I don't think envy was the case. I think the feds might have displayed that envy, and that manifested through William ONeal, who was stuck in between a rock and a hard place, basically. And you're saying, Dre, how could you justify a situation like that? I just don't, I'm not really trying to justify, William ONeal. I'm just trying to bring to light the behavior that is still present, the psychological behavior that is still present in today's community without the, organizational structure. The betrayal, the envy, the things that matter still happens within society. You know what I'm saying? And uh, I want to bring that aspect of the movie of William ONeal's betrayal fast forward to what's going on as far as today in the portrayal of who you are as a person, the portrayal of your family, the betrayal of the Judas factor in your family, the Judas factor in your marriage, the Judas factor in your friendship, the Judas factor in not honoring contractual agreements, not giving people their just money, music industry type of slendering, making it seem as one way, but it's really another. I don't want to put it. His William ONeal happens to be on a grand scale, historical grand scale. You know what I'm saying? But his behavior is still present. His psychological behavior is still present in today's world of. I mean, you can see it. You can point it out everywhere. You can see it and point it out everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Someone portraying that they actually, have good intentions of dealing with you, but on the other end, you know, they're actively wanting to see your demise. So this has been talked about in, rap music and things that matter. So, it is what it is, man. A lot of people say, "Man, I couldn't be a William ONeal," but but you, but you might not have done it on a grand scale like he had. But you probably going about doing that on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So, who are we to judge? We can't judge, right? It was wrong. It's wrong for them to do it. A lot of things are wrong. Killing is wrong, right? Killing is wrong. And so, fast forward 2021, uh, fast forward, on 2021, we still got snitches, we still got rats. And it seems as if it might have it might have multiplied over the years. You know what I'm saying? And ancient competitive comparison, man. I was taught about ancient competitive comparison. William ONeal didn't display that type of in the movie. He didn't display that. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he was caught between a rock and a hard place. But the Feds, COINTELPRO, they ain't just competitive comparison. They made that, they were the ones that, used William ONeal as an instrument to kill and take down that situation. And I'm saying that just like William ONeal might have justified he was between a hard rock and a rock and a hard place when it comes to financial and money and things and whatnot. Some of you guys make that sacrifice of betrayal, man, in order to get the bag, man, and and to call it quits. And that's just how I feel about it, man. Anybody feeling upset about that situation, salty about that situation, man, it's a movie. In that situation, I'm pretty sure that you can point out different situations of these snake people around your family or your you know I'm pretty sure you probably heard about some things like that in your community. So the Judas and the Black Messiah, man, was a good movie, man. um they need to get out. I think Hollywood is stuck in this Hollywood is stuck in this perception of African American culture where, you know, the Afro and whatnot, man. It just seems as if they're stuck in that culture right there, man. When, you know, humanity has grown tremendously since then. Success, aspects of life, things have changed. It'd be interesting to see 10 to 20 years from now how they portray 2000, 2001, how they portray, 2020 in Hollywood. Hopefully, it'd be some good music directors. Movie directors that can actually give a synopsis and be able to capture the culture, be able to capture it. You know what I'm saying? In this day and time, hopefully, a movie director be able to do that. So that's just what I think about it, man. You know, for anybody to get upset, man, a lot of people, yeah, you haven't. For anybody to get upset, man, a lot of you haven't done anything in your community to uplift no one. It's been a selfish. Um, it's really been a selfish aspect, um, a selfish motive and whatnot. William ONeal's character, his selfishness, that same aspect, man, is those same. I see those traits. I ain't gonna see it on the daily because I ain't been around it, but it's there. I know it's there. The selfish. I gotta get mine at any cost. You know what I'm saying? At any cost. So you know, that's just my review. It's just a movie review on it. Um, rest in peace to those people who actually got murdered, you know, unjustly. You know, rest in peace to those people. In all due respect, I know there's still some people in jail from the Black Panther Party and whatnot, man. So I know they can have, they probably have a different they probably a different review from it also. So that's what it is, man.